and I'm back with another video. So today's video, I'm just basically doing a recap of Real Housewives of Atlanta. From last night, a star was born, and on top of that, the week before last. So let's go and get into it. So what happened on the week before last with Real Housewives of Atlanta? It was so cute though. Porsha and Dennis, they're like having a discussion because Dennis, he's tired of traveling to Duluth, Georgia, where Porsha lives. He said that it takes him like 2 hours or an hour or 2 hours just to get to his job, and he said that's a real inconvenience for him, and plus it'd be like a lot of traffic and stuff like that, and so he basically like he don't really know if he want to stay in Duluth. Like they should think about, I guess, moving somewhere else, closer to his job, or for him to just stay, in a city where his job is at, because he said Duluth is too far. So Portia got mad and she stole all the cookies. She took all the cookies, and Dennis was like, "You ain't leave no cookies for me," or whatever. She's like, "Nope, you don't get no cookies. You don't get no cookies, since you can't." We can't decide for you to just stay in Duluth with me or whatever, with me and PJ. You want to talk about living in the city and staying, closer to your job. You don't want to stay closer to us. So no, you don't get no cookies. So Portia was being real funny. She had made cookies for him and for her and Dennis, but she ended up taking all the cookies. So that was just so funny. Eva, she had showed her beautiful house. She has a gorgeous house. She had like pictures, of her family and stuff on the wall. It was just really, the decor, it was really nice. She really decorated the house really beautiful. Cynthia came over to visit her, and she was like, "You ain't gonna show none of the other ladies the house?" She said, "No." She said, "And if anything, you had to be the first person I showed my house to, because Cynthia and Eva, they're really close." So Cynthia had just asked Eva, like, "You ain't never showed none of the other ladies your house?" She said, "No." "And you know that you're going to be the first one. You going to have first dibs to see my house, because I'm the closest with you. So that was good. But let's go and get into it about, a star was born. So Candy had a baby shower. It was beautiful. She had like a backyard thing, and it was at a movie set. It had like the movie house where they create movies and stuff there. But she had it, in the backyard with like food trucks and like stars, like the Hollywood stars. And she had her name on a Hollywood star, Kayla, Riley, Baby Ace, and Todd. That was really pretty. That was really nice. Like, that's something like real unique, with the pink Hollywood star. So Candy was like, "Let's take a picture," and stuff like that. But it was a little rocky between Candy and Todd, because Candy and Momma Joyce had came in a restaurant to get something to eat. And I guess Todd was in the back, and he never came to the front just to, talk to them, or just say, "How you doing, Momma Joyce?" and "How y'all doing?" He kind of like stayed away from Momma Joyce. And I guess Momma Joyce, she felt some type of way about it. So she told Candy she was not going to attend the baby shower. Which I feel like that's kind of like petty of Momma Joyce. That is your daughter. Candy is your daughter. And I know that you and Todd don't get along, but y'all should be able to put y'all differences aside, for the sake of Candy and for the sake of Riley, Ace, Kayla, and the new baby, Blaze. So, Momma Joyce, she didn't show up. She said she was not going. She didn't like Todd's attitude. That was disrespectful for him not to, come and just say hello and just to speak to her. So she decided not to show up. But, the event was still gorgeous, regardless whether she was there or not. But at the event, at the baby shower, Todd and Candy kind of like got into it, because Candy was like, "I really feel like, you should have just apologized to my mom, and you should have never, been disrespectful to my mom." We was at the restaurant. It wouldn't have took but 1 second to just say, hey, how you doing, Momma Joyce? And, went back to the back. And Todd was like, it wasn't like that. He was like, I had a lot of work to do or whatever. I was like, I wasn't really feeling good or I was hungry. Some excuse he had. He was like, it wasn't like that. I wasn't, tell your mom I'm sorry. I didn't, mean it like that. And Candy was like, well, now my mom is not coming and, all because of you. You could have just put your pride to the side and just spoke to my mom and just, just let it go. You already knew, that this event was coming up. You already knew we was having a baby shower. This just wasn't the time for, you to act like that towards my mom. And you already know how my mom is. So Todd was like, this is our baby shower. Do you want to have a good time or do you want to argue? So Candy was like, I want to have a good time. It's my baby shower. So, Candy just walked off, and you could tell it was just kind of like awkward, them arguing at the baby shower. That wasn't the right time for that. They should have just let that go and just put on a happy face. But I understand where Candy coming from, Todd could have just spoke to Momma Joyce, but I do feel like Momma Joyce, she's real petty at times, and she said a lot of hurtful and mean things to Todd. So he's probably still holding on, to the grudges and all the things that she said about him, It made it seem like he was just using Candy and said, telling, I remember Momma Joyce said, Candy had to make lemons out of lemonade, and kind of like basically calling Todd a loser in a sense, and like, Candy is too good to be with him, and he just, like a clout chaser or something like that, and he only with Candy for the money and stuff like that. So that's why Todd, I guess, harboring, ill feelings towards Momma Joyce. But Todd should have just been a bigger person and just said, hey, how y'all doing or whatever. I'm kind of like busy, but I just wanted to come out and just, say hello to y'all and give y'all a hug and stuff like that. Then he could have just went back in the back. So I get what Candy was saying. So it was really beautiful. Candy's father was there. Porsha, she came. Nene, she looked good or however. So what happened? So Nene and Kenya end up getting into it because Messy Marlo, she brought up that this is what happened. I guess Kenya got stopped by TMZ, so they was asking Kenya, TMZ was asking Kenya, like, what's going on between you and Nene? What are y'all beefing for? Why do you feel like Nene has a grudge against you, or why y'all don't like each other? And then Kenya was just being messy as usual, like, Nene is just a hater, and, she's messy, and she don't have a lot of friends. That's why don't nobody like her or want to be around her. She's not a good person, and just saying, Nene is just a messy person, and that's why people stay away from her, and just saying she just like a mean-spirited person. So, Marlo had pulled up a clip and was like, what was this? Was this a hoax or was this a rumor that TMZ started? And so Kenya was like, no, and Kenya read it off. She said, yeah. Kenya Moore said that Nene is messy, or, she's not a good friend, and, that's why she don't have a lot of friends, and she's just not a good person. So Kenya read it off. So Nene and Kenya end up like exchanging words. And so Kenya end up going over there getting close to Nene. She was like fake talking to Shamia. She fake got up and was talking to Shamia because I just felt like that was kind of like tacky and ghetto. It's a baby shower. It's Candy's day. It's not all about y'all. Like, I feel like two grown women shouldn't be bickering back and forth. And on top of that, like, it wasn't the time for that. I could see if y'all, like, was somewhere else at another location. Y'all was in not even in nobody's house. Y'all was just, might have just, went to the park or the playground. Y'all, like, hashed it out or, like, said what y'all had to say. But at somebody's event, and it's Candy baby shower at that, she's already going through a lot with Todd. Her and Todd, been kind of, like, arguing because Todd is feeling like Candy is not spending enough time with the family. She's putting, like, all her business ventures and putting her friends and her work before Todd and Riley and Ace. And so, they already having their issues. And then on top of that, Momma Joyce not attending the baby shower, and Candy feel like that was Todd's fault. So I felt like, why would y'all try to ruin this girl night? Y'all, you can't take y'all nowhere. It's just like, y'all just act like y'all just straight from the projects. And I'm talking about Nene and Kenya. Like, why do y'all want to go and mess up people's event? Y'all wouldn't like that if people would come to y'all event and, start acting a plum fool and, getting loud with each other and getting all in each other's face and like y'all about to, tear each other apart. That shit wasn't cool. Like when Candy had got up to announce her surrogate and wanted to thank her surrogate, and her surrogate had was just telling Candy and Todd like congratulations, and the baby girl gonna be here soon, and she is so happy to carry their baby for them and stuff like that. But Candy and Todd just kept hearing the loud noise, and Todd was like, "Baby, they being loud. They in there. They about to fight." So he was like, "Go call a security on them." So I think the security had escorted Kenya out or went over there and calmed the situation down. But Kenya, you wouldn't have liked that if somebody would have went to your event, like when you and Mark had a fundraising event. Would you would have liked that if somebody would have started drama at y'all event? So Nene, would you would have had like that if somebody would have started drama at your event? Like some things is just not the right time for that. If y'all was like outside of an event or met up somewhere, at a coffee shop or however, and y'all would have just been exchanging words. As long as it didn't get physical, then that's different. But for y'all to be at somebody's actual baby shower where it's just supposed to be happy, and Candy just being thankful that she's able to have another baby, even though it's she's having somebody else carry it, it's still a blessing. A baby is a blessing. So why, bring that negativity to a baby shower when a baby is about to be born? So I just didn't like that at all. Like, you can't take them nowhere, So, what happened? But the event, it was just like really nice. They was all like taking pictures and stuff like that. And, what else had happened on here? Nothing else that I really want to hit on. Whatever topic I want to hit on. Eva, she brought baby Merrick to the baby shower, and her husband and all the guys, Todd, Eva's husband, I forgot his name, Greg, all of them, they had got up, and Dennis, Porsha fiance, they put on like fake baby bellies, and then they had to do like the limbo and all that or whatever with the baby belly on. That was just so cute. That was so funny. Dennis, he won that. Porsha fiance, he won that. So that was like really cute. It was just like a really cute event. Todd did a really good job planning that. He should be like an event planner. He planned some really good events and stuff like that. So, it all turned out good, except for the fact when Kenya and Nene got into it, it wasn't called for. When it first came on, Nene had got a call from Wendy Williams or whatever, and then Wendy was just like, Wendy just don't act like she really like Nene. I'm gonna keep it real. Like if I was Nene, I would like fall back from Wendy because it just seemed like Wendy just want to know the juicy topics, and so she could bring it up on her show. She don't really seem like she's really interested in Nene like that. And I just feel like Nene should check Wendy about her basically saying that she don't want to be on a Housewives show, and like basically saying it's like a downgrade. And she was like, I have my own like syndicated or talk show or however. I don't need to be on no Housewives. And I forgot the name that Wendy Williams used for that because she was like, she don't want to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She don't want to be a housewife, and kind of like like she trying to, downgrade Nene like she better than her. I didn't like that. Just like by the conversation um, when Wendy had called her, she's like, "Hey, Nene, what was you doing? You was out shopping, putting your makeup on, or what was you doing? I tried to call you." Like, it didn't seem like she was real happy to hear from Nene. And then, by the way, she keep going on her show, blasting Nene, telling all Nene business. Like the last time, she was saying that she think Nene gonna leave the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Nene had gave her exclusive and said she was thinking about leaving the show, and she just like the last time, she said she hung up on Nene because Nene shouldn't have called her, and she don't want to be a part of that show, and she's not a real housewife. She don't have to be a real housewife. She got her own TV show. Like, trying to down Nene, and I ain't like that. Because I really like Nene. I think, she's a cool girl, She got a good personality, and she's really funny, and she know how to rip and read, honey. So, yeah, she kind of like make the show. So, but Nene, you need to check Wendy, and maybe you need to cut her off because she don't seem like she's a good friend to you. But the Housewives, it was really good. I think that this was the season finale. So yeah, that's all I got for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, guys. But please like, share, and subscribe to my video. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.